Okay.
I'm going to cut across to some big news coming in. The Param Bir camp now counters these allegations and says, I quote, I wrote the letter as I was hurt after the allegations of lapses. I wrote the letter to save my honor. There is no politics. I didn't go to Delhi to meet any BJP leader. Vaze was called multiple times over the months. One question for the Home Minister. Didn't Vaze meet Home Minister multiple times or not? Not seeking any central deputation here. No notice from the NI. This is exactly what Param Bir Singh has said in retort. Remember, here is allegations coming forward that Param Bir Singh could be carrying out vendetta right after he was transferred. This is exactly what the NCP and the Shiv Sena now say, that the allegations against Home Minister Anil Deshmukh are false and that Param Bir Singh is making false allegations only because he was transferred as the police commissioner. And the reason for the transfer the Sena had cited was lapses in his functioning. Let's quickly cut across to Pankaj Upadhyay joining us live for more details on that. Pankaj, now Param Bir reacting to those allegations made by the Mahagadi government that he wrote this letter as vendetta because he was transferred as the police commissioner. And now Param Bir's camp, they're reacting, saying that he's written this letter only to clear out all those allegations against him, that it was due to his lapses that he was transferred. He says he's not looking at any political position here. He's not met with any BJP leader. This is just him putting the facts out. And he comes up with a big question here. Didn't Vaze, in fact, Vaze was called in by the Home Minister multiple times. Did the Home Minister meet Vaze many times? Say yes or no. Almost questioning the Home Minister in his response here.
Yes, Navina. Now the Param Bir camp has come out with interesting responses. Now the Param Bir camp says that only one question needs to be asked to the Home Minister of Maharashtra, Anil Deshmukh, and that is, didn't Vaze and Patil visit him on multiple occasions at his residence? The Param Bir camp says that this is the question that the Home Minister needs to answer now. The camp also says that Param Bir has got no interest in politics, that he did not visit Delhi at all. He has not met with any of the political leaders in Delhi, and also that most of the time when these meetings were taking place at Anil Deshmukh's residence, Param Bir Singh had no inkling, thereby meaning that Sachin Waze kept Param Bir Singh in the dark about all these meetings. It was only later on when the NIA came into picture that he understood that such a transfer and such corrupt practices were also taking place. I have noted down some of the interesting pointers. He says, the Param Bir camp says that the letter was written to save the honor, and that Param Bir Singh, the former Mumbai top cop, was hurt after the allegations that were leveled by Anil Deshmukh, one at an interview with a local media, and later on when he said there had been serious lapses. So the Param Bir camp says that this was written specifically so the senior official could save his honor. He says not seeking any central deputation, because the theories had been doing the rounds, the rumors had been doing the rounds that perhaps from here on, as had been done with many officials in the past, perhaps Param Bir Singh could be given a central deputation. The camp says nothing of that sort has happened, and interestingly that no notice or inquiry or a phone call has been given on the part of the National Investigating Agency to Param Bir Singh. The camp also says if called in future by the government or by any investigating agency, the former Mumbai top cop will be ready. The camp says that for now he does not want to comment on anything. But yes, interestingly, I remember on the question that Sachin Waze had been reinstalled when Param Bir Singh was there in the chair of power. He says that the matter is still pending in the High Court. The camp says the matter is still pending in the High Court, and that a formal affidavit has also been submitted. So the camp would not say much on that issue as well.
No. When you're saying camp, Param Bir Singh's camp, who exactly is responding on behalf of him? Param Bir Singh has refused to comment. In fact, he was entering the DG office where he refused to comment to any of the questions posed by reporters. Who's answering on behalf of Param Bir Singh?
So this morning, the former Mumbai top cop and now DG Home Guards, Param Bir Singh, entered his office here at around 10:40 a.m. We tried to ask him questions, but he evaded the cameras. He did not answer the questions. And today, the people who are close to the former Mumbai top cop have come out with these answers. Now, the camp also says that Param Bir Singh himself, on his part, cannot come on camera because he is a serving official, and that is why he is reluctant to come on camera. But these are the answers to some of the curious
Right, we got
questions,
that. Pankaj, do stay with us. I'm quickly going to cut across to Kamaljit. Do take us through Param Bir camp. They're making some allegations, counter allegations to what here that NCP leader Sharad Pawar has said. In fact, if you can take us through exactly what are the sentiments of Param Bir Singh as of now, because he's not taken even a moment to retort. The members who are representing Param Bir Singh, considering that he is a sitting cop there, saying that this letter was written to the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray only to save his honor. Param Bir Singh says he is not seeking any political position. He has not gone to Delhi to meet any BJP leader. There is no politics involved behind this letter. It's only to save his honor, considering that Anil Deshmukh, the Home Minister of Maharashtra, made allegations that Param Bir Singh was transferred because of lapses in the investigation into the Ambani bomb scare case. And therefore, here is Param Bir Singh putting it out right there in that letter. And now, right after NCP Chief Sharad Pawar spoke to the media, just moments after, Param Bir Singh now comes out with his reaction saying that he has nothing to do with politics. He wants to save his honor, and he is making things very clear and also questioning the Maharashtra Home Minister. Is it true or not that he met with Vaze, the prime accused in the Ambani bomb scare case, multiple times in the last 1 month? He questions the Home Minister. Didn't Vaze meet the Home Minister multiple times?